Hello, I'm Dr. Alveda King, Director of African American Outreach at Priest for Life. I guess by now, perhaps you've heard of my book, King Rules. Had a wonderful time of dedication of the book during the summer of 2014. Friends came from all over the world in my church home at Believers Bible Christian Church, and we celebrated for 2 days and dedicated the book to God, and it was a wonderful time. And since the book has been out, I've been called to many communities to address the rules in that book and to see how those rules apply to maybe some situations that we are facing this year. And I thought it would be very important to just go through that table of contents again for you and invite you to go to the bookstore at priestforlife.org and get the book. They're at King Rules, KINGRULESBOOK.com. You can also see a beautiful trailer and pictures that were not included in the book. Now, I've had several people talk to me since the dedication and since they've read the book, and they say, this chapter speaks to me, that chapter speaks to me. There are 10 rules, and I hope at least one of those rules will inspire you. Rule number 1, and I may get them out of order a little bit as I go through the book, but the 10 rules are there, and a chapter on tweets. If Uncle ML, my uncle Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., if Uncle ML could tweet. And so 1, make home a priority. 2, serve your family. 3, get a good education. 4, guard your heart, and I say your body as well. 5, defend life. 6, serve the needy, care for the needy. The next ones are fight for justice, work for peace, build the beloved community, and find your joy. So, of course, there are rules that I learned as a little girl growing up, the same rules that my father, Reverend Alfred Daniel Williams King, we called him AD. My uncle Martin Luther King Jr., we called him ML. Daddy King and my grandmother, my mother, all of the ones, our elders in each generation, and I'm doing the best I can now as a mother and a grandmother, sharing those rules with my children. And it occurred to me that other people might enjoy those rules as well. And so I had a fabulous dedication during the summer of 2014. I'm still sharing that book, and you can find it at priestforlife.org in our bookstore. I'm Dr. Alveda King, Director of African American Outreach at Priest for Life.